Hi there, this is Simplicity the Boat. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to share with you how to design a church flyer using Photoshop tools, filters, and many more. So without any further ado, let's get started. So welcome to the magical world of Photoshop, and please, if you haven't downloaded the resources needed to design this flyer, kindly go down into the links in the description to download. Okay guys, and inside the resources I have left the flyer details, which is going to help us in the process. Let's jump right into Photoshop. Okay guys, so here in Photoshop you go to file and locate new like that. So here in our new document page, we go here to the unit. We take inches and a width of 4 and a height of 4, so a square page for us. Okay, so leaving resolution at 300, and I'm going to give my document the name. Okay guys, I'm giving my name Churchflyer Design. Okay, all right guys, you can give yours any name you want if you want to. So hit create and let's jump right into it. So here you come down here and you locate gradient like this. So here in the gradient, please note these settings. I'm going to put my style on radial and angle on 0 degrees, a scale of 100%. Okay, so click inside the gradient. We are going to take it one after the other, but then just remove the transparency. So we're taking our first color. So this color, let's highlight this and go down into our details. So make sure you have your details opened. We are taking this red color code, so copy and paste it right here in Photoshop. Okay guys, so let's take the other slider. All right guys, so we'll go down into the details and copy this deep red code and just paste it right here in Photoshop. Okay guys, this is what you should be having on your page. And yep, all right guys, hit okay when you are done. So okay, this is it guys. Yeah, so from here we go to file and place embedded like this. So we are actually going to bring in inside the church flyer this texture image like that. Okay, so this is our texture image. Just hold the top node and the bottom node, just fill to the page like this. All right guys, just to get the feeling like this for you. Okay guys, let's box on. So from here you go to the blend modes. You're going to put blend mode on a very suitable blending mode. Okay guys, so just going through my blend modes to see the very mode that is actually going to bring out the mode. All right guys, so we are going with hard light. So I'm then settling with hard light. So from here I'll go to filter and locate blur, go to Gaussian blur like this. So here in Gaussian blur, I'm going to blur about 6 pixels. Type in 6 and we are good to go. So here we are going to create our solid background. Okay, so yeah, in the process, let's jump it in. So this is it guys, this is what we are bringing in. So locate it in your resources and put blend mode on overlay. So you put blend mode on overlay, and this is what you're supposed to be getting. All you have to do is you go to opacity and put opacity on 60%. Okay guys, from here you go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. And here in the Gaussian blur, all I'm going to do is blur 5 pixels and we are good. All right guys, so I'm going to then give it. So okay guys, so this is the before and the after. But then all I'm going to do is to give it a layer mask. Take my brush tool like this, and oops, I actually made that with a tab. You just hit on the tab key on the keyboard and that will happen. But then that is not what we want. I'm showing you my brush settings. Make sure opacity and flow is at 100% and you're taking the foreground color black. Okay, I'm actually doing this because my screen recorder isn't giving me the brush settings or the brush size. Sorry. Okay guys, so just click once in the middle just to get it like this. Okay, that middle part disappearing like that for us. Okay guys, so this is the blur before and after like that, the Gaussian blur before and after, just turning the eye off and on. Okay guys, so this is what we actually want. Yep, with opacity at 60%, let's box on. So we'll go here to file and place embedded, and we're going to bring in this Bible. So this is our Bible. So all we're going to do is to make it load. It will load for a bit. Position it at the top. Take this down icon or image like that. So from here you put blend mode on darken. Create a layer mask and take your brush tool. Okay, sorry for how my brush is appearing, but then let me show you my brush settings. Brush size at 600, 0% hardness, and just brush around it. So we actually want only the book or the Bible, sorry. So yeah, any part around it must go off. Yep. So just brushing around it like that. Okay, taking my move tool, and this is what we actually want. Okay guys, I actually want the feeling. I love it. Okay, I love the outcome of the background. So I'm going to group the whole of the images here, and I'm going to name it background. Okay, so this is our background. All right guys, let's jump into it. Okay, so all I'm going to do from here is to take this shape tool, rectangle tool, okay, and create a very nice rectangle like this. Okay, and take my move tool, give it a very nice white color like that. Okay guys, from here I'll go to file, place embedded like this. I'm going to bring in this brush stroke. Okay, I actually made this and I want to share with you guys. Okay, because creating this, I actually made it in a tutorial before this. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to share this with you so that you guys won't go through the stress of creating a new one. Okay, so yeah, that is why I actually gave it in the resources. Okay guys, so merge the two and we have it like this for you. Convert it to smart object because we don't want to lose the quality. Go to file and or press Ctrl+T, okay, just to edit it and tilt it like this. Position it at the top corner here. Yeah, just as I am doing guys. Okay guys, positioning it very nice there. So after that you take done when you're actually done. Okay guys, just moving it somewhere nice. Okay, so I think this is okay. All right guys, so all I'm going to do is to make a duplicate, Ctrl+J to do that as well. So press Ctrl+T, tilt it the other way like that. Okay, and just position it at the bottom corner here like this. Okay guys, all right, so this is what we actually having on our page, and if you're having something like this, this is a solid background. Any character or word, actually any text will appear very nice on it. Okay guys, take your horizontal type tool, and I'm going with Montserrat. If you don't have it, link is right in the description. Just going to type my church name and welcome guys. So take down when you're actually done. Okay, I left you to type the church name, but I'm back. So go to file and place embedded. We are actually going to bring this logo. Okay, you're actually not seeing it. It's not showing that well because of the color. Okay, so but then let me position it right here. Okay, and reduce the size a bit like that, bring it down. Okay, and from here let's actually go down here to FX, go to blending options like this, and take color overlay. So here in the color overlay, we're going to give our logo the color yellow. So copy this yellow color code in the details. Okay, right click and go to copy and just paste it right here in Photoshop like this. Okay guys, hit OK when you are done. Hit OK when you are done. So this is it guys, this is it for you. All right guys, select all of the church name and the logo, and we are going to actually group them. Use Ctrl+G to group as well. Okay, and I'm going to name it church name. Okay, so this is our church name. So press Ctrl+T and resize it. Okay, and the group, I mean all of it like that, just as you are seeing it. Okay guys, so from here you take your horizontal type tool again, and I'm going to take Montserrat black. Okay, Montserrat, black. Yeah, just increasing the size like that. So typing in power plot. Alright guys, so I'll locate my character or Ctrl+T while you have selected or like that to bring in the character like that. Okay, so putting it on 15 points. Okay, my size is at 34 points, my font size is at 34 points, and yeah, just in case. Okay guys, take done when you're actually done. Taking my move tool, all I'm going to do is to just go to file and free transform, or Ctrl+T, just to save yourself from the long process. Okay, all right guys, just positioning it very nicely on the page like that. Okay, take done when you are actually done. So from here I'll take my type tool again and just reduce the font size to about 6 points like that. All I'm going to do is to just change the font. So I'm actually going to use this font. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, kindly forgive me. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm using this. Link is right in the description. Okay, so I'm going to select all and type in presents. Okay, so this is it guys, present, and I'm going to just have to give it this color, yellow. So copy the yellow color code and paste it right here in Photoshop, just as you're having it on the page like this for you. All I'm going to do is press Ctrl+T and position it right there. Okay, somewhere close to the P, just as you are seeing the feeling on the page. Okay guys, I love the output right now. So go to file and place embedded like this and bring in this crown image, PNG image. Okay, just reduce the size and position it right here. Okay, so that it circles the power plots like that, just as you're seeing it. Hold Alt and then duplicate with Ctrl+J as well. Just press Ctrl+T and resize it to be big as you're seeing it, just like this, by holding the node, okay, around it like that, just as you are seeing it. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine here. Okay, so just as you're seeing it, so I'm going to then have to take my ellipse tool and create a very nice circle. I actually was about to say rectangle, but then yeah, it's a circle. So position it on top, double click in the thumbnail and go into your details. I'm going to have to take this deep red. So yeah, we're going to copy this deep red code and paste it right here in Photoshop. So yeah, today's tutorial is actually straight to the point, because the previous ones were more like 1 hour videos like that. So yeah, I have concised it for you guys. So yeah, go to stroke and we're actually going to increase the stroke like this. Okay, so about 5 points pixels, sorry, and there you have it. Okay guys, so this is how we're actually going to make it feel. So hold the node and make sure it goes up to the side like that. Okay, increase it like that. Okay, so this is it. All I'm going to do is to take my horizontal type tool and I'm going to type with our font. Yeah, it's actually 2 fonts we are using. So if I don't use the Montserrat, I'm using this very nice font like that for you. Okay guys, so I'm going to type off, just as you're seeing it, tilt it so that it stands, because the font is actually not giving me the position I want, so I have to do it myself. Okay guys, let's box on. So taking my type tool again, I'm going to type in with Montserrat. So here in Montserrat, let's go Montserrat bold, taking my white color for the text. Okay guys, hit OK when you are done and let's type in Alright guys, so I'm then going to put it on semi-bold. Okay, I actually changed my mind. Okay, so these are all part of the designing process. Okay, so you have to actually be changing your mind sometimes. Okay, just to make the design look good. Okay, guys, so this is what we want and this is what we having. And if you are up to this point, I say well done. Okay, guys, go to file and place embedded. We're actually going to bring in a man of God. Actually, there's one. So right click and go to flip horizontal, reduce the size just as I'm doing. Okay, guys, we increase it a bit. I am actually increasing it a bit. So yeah, so just as you're seeing it, take down. When you're done, give it a layer mask and take your brush tool. So let me show you my brush settings because my recorder isn't giving me the brush size on the page. Okay, so brush off the sharp edge, okay, to the top like that, just as you're seeing mine. So all I'm going to do is to position it right here and hold Alt and just move it up like that, just to make a duplicate. You can do that as with Control plus J as well. Okay, guys, so just making sure that it feels like that at the top here. And all I'm going to do is to put blend mode on a suitable one. Soft light. Okay, soft light is okay. So go into the layer mask and take your brush tool. Let me show you my brush settings again because I'm actually reducing it with the keyboard, like from my point. Okay, so just as you're seeing it. All right, guys, so this is it, just brushing off the sharp edges, I mean the remaining edges that is actually across the cross, across the cross bars. Okay, guys, so bring in this other man of God. Okay, position him right here and a bit smaller like this. Okay, all right, guys, so I'm going to then have to create a layer mask, take my brush tool, okay, and just brush off the sharp edge. Okay, the sharp edge like this, just as you are seeing it, so that it blends with my background. Okay, guys, so just as you are seeing it. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a bit of adjustment, just clearing this image like that. And let me give this a layer mask. Oops. Yep. Okay, so we don't want to spoil the beauty of the whole show like that. So please, I made nothing but just to clean the bottom of the image, the other image like that. Okay, so just as you have seen it on the page. Okay, so nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Okay, all right, guys, so let's go. I'm then going to take my type 2 horizontal type 2. I'm going with Montserrat black. Okay, I'm going to type in God of, actually we want God of War. Okay, enter to type the God of War like this. All I'm going to do is to make it centered, like the center alignment, and just make it come close like that, just as I'm doing. You can actually do that by looking at it while I'm doing it. Okay, just as you're seeing it. Okay, so take down when you're actually done with the adjustments. Okay, so I'm going to type in the theme, but with not this font. I actually want the font I am using. Oops, sorry for this. So cancel. Actually, why? Sorry for that. Okay, sorry for that inconvenience. I'm actually going to type in the theme again and use this font like that for us. Okay, so I'm going to sample the yellow color like this. You can actually sample the yellow color on the page like that and use it while we are going. So no need to be going into the details again. All right, guys, just making sure my theme is close to the God of War. Okay, so select both and just increase the size. Tilt it like that to the left. Okay, just position it somewhere cool like this. Is okay. All right, guys, take down when you're actually done. Okay, so I actually want to reduce it a bit like this. So take down when you're actually done. Okay, so from here I'll take my pen tool from here, from my tools. Okay, and just make a node right here, another node right here, and another node right here. Yeah, so this is it. These are the nodes I actually want. So double click here and just give it a red color like that. Why am I speaking like a robot? Okay, guys, so this is the red color we want. Okay, so just you already have it in your details. So yeah, let's box on. So I'm going to then have to take my polygon tool, make sure the sides is 3 like this, create this 3 sided polygon, which is a triangle. So I'm then going to make duplicates like this, okay, just to create about 6 like that. Make sure they are all in line, merge them together, give it a white color, because I actually forwarded this because I actually do not want us to waste much time. So yeah, this is easy to create too, so please kindly forgive me for this, but then we do not want to waste much time. Okay, guys, let's box on. So this is it. We are here. I'm going to then have to take my rectangle to create a very nice rectangle, something thicker than a line. Okay, so this is it, guys. This is it. I'm going to take my move tool again and just push this slide out. Control plus T to free transform and go to the node and tilt it like this, just as I'm doing, so that you get it tilted to the direction, okay, of the theme, okay, so that it dances to the tune of the theme. Okay, guys, so take done when you're actually done. Double click here in this thumbnail and you can actually sample the yellow color from the page, just as I said. Give it a layer mask, I mean the line, okay, and take your brush tool and just brush it in, just to make the side fade inside like that, just as you're seeing on the page, guys, just as you're seeing it. So I'm going to group the whole of the theme like this, and I'm going to name it theme. Okay, guys, so this is it. Our theme for today is God of War. All right, guys, so I'm going to take my type tool again. So here we are going to write our details. Okay, so I'm going to write our details with Montserrat bold. Give it a white color like this for now. Okay, oops, yeah, yellow color to type the time. Okay, but then I'm going to have to take okay, guys, so what we're going to do is to type the detail first and give it the colors we have to give it. Okay, so I'm going to type in the details. Okay, so from here all I'm going to do is to type in this first detail with you guys and leave you guys to type the rest, but I'll see you after the details have been typed, because I'm going to fast forward it. We do not want to waste time. Okay, guys, so I'm done typing the details. Let's give it the colors. I'm going to have to highlight the whole of the time, give it white, okay, like this, and highlight this GMT. Okay, so here I'm going to have to sample the red color like that, just as you are seeing on the page. So this is it. This is all for you. Okay, so taking my move tool, just going to position it. Okay, hold Alt and just drag downwards to create a duplicate. Okay, see you when we are done. Alright, guys, welcome back for the speed art. Okay, guys, so just making a bit of an adjustment. Okay, tilting back the theme, okay, like this, like that. Okay, so with the details, the time, date, and everything, yeah, just as you saw, it was way speed. But then let's take our pen tool and just make, where should I make the node first? Okay, let's go with this node here. Okay, all right, so I'm actually going to make one node here and create another node here and create another node here. Okay, just join it like this. Okay, So this is what I want right now, and I'm going to just have to press Ctrl plus T, tilt it so that it matches the space right there, or the tilting mode, like that, just as you're seeing it, guys. So this is a tick done. When you're actually done, all I'm going to do is to just increase the theme a bit, okay, because we don't want that space there to be left hanging like that. Okay, guys, just making the adjustment just as you're seeing on the page, increasing this our shape, newly created shape, like that. Going to make a duplicate, press Ctrl plus J to make it as well. Click inside the thumbnail and give it this deep red, yeah, like that. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce it just as you are seeing it. Okay, then position it somewhere close to it, like that, just as you are seeing it. Okay, just to get the feeling looking like this on our page. All right, guys, this is what we actually want. Okay, so I'm going to take my ellipse to create a very nice circle right here. Let me close you here, double click here in this thumbnail, sample the red color on the page, like that. So oops, so this is what I actually do not want. When you create a shape, it merges down to the next shape below it. So create a new layer, take your ellipse tool again, and create a very nice circle anytime you encounter such problems. So yeah, double click here in this thumbnail and give it a red color, sampled on the page just as you are seeing it. Okay, we actually have it in the details, so yeah, so let's box on. This is actually what we want. All I'm going to do is to hold Alt and drag downwards just to make a duplicate, reduce it, because that is our host and this is not our host. So yeah, so hold Alt. I actually held Alt and dragged upwards, okay, to make that duplicate, so, and give it a white color just as you are seeing it on the page for you. Okay, guys, so yeah, making sure that it feels nicely to my liking just as you're seeing it. Okay, guys, so this is it. All I'm going to do is to just give this guy a bit of a deep red. Okay, this is my code. Okay, change of mind. Okay, I actually want to give it this red, so let's sample this for the other and we are good to go. So yeah, this ellipse must have a bit deep red. Okay, yeah, so let's start by giving them the names. Okay, all right, guys, so go to your type tool and take your type tool. Okay, so take your type 2, horizontal type 2, and we are going to have to type in word, not Montserrat for now, but then is it elevate? No, just as you're seeing it on the page. Okay, so host, okay, first, and let's go inside and just make this adjustment. Control plus T, increase the size, and make sure it is centered inside the ellipse it is on. Okay, so just as you're seeing it, I'm going to have to take my horizontal type 2 and I'm going to take the font Montserrat. Okay, so Montserrat, I'm going to take the font style of bold. Montserrat bold will be okay for this. Okay, so this is what we want. So Pastor, enter, like that. Pastor Grace. Okay, so Pastor Grace is okay. All right, guys, so I actually feel like changing it to semi-bold because we actually made every text like semi-bold, like semi-bold. Okay, guys, reduce the size so that it becomes a bit smaller than the host text, like that. So I'm going to select both and increase it back like this. Make sure it's well centered, tick done. So from here, hold Alt and just move downwards like that. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to leave you to type the man of God. Okay, guys, yeah, so welcome. So this is it. I'm actually locating them one after the other. Okay, so these are our details. I'm going to have to group them. Okay, so the whole of the details have been grouped like this. So I'm going to name it details. Okay, details for us. All right, so this is it. I'm going to create a new layer on top here, and then let me show you my brush settings. Okay, so brush size, having my brush size at 600 hardness of 0 and soft round brush. Okay, so all I'm going to do is to give this red color like this. We actually want to brush some light from the bottom of our page. So yeah, you already have the red color code in the details. Paste it and hit OK when you are done. So let's go to the bottom here and strike this light. Okay, once yeah, so this is it in our new layer like that. Okay, just as you are seeing it, Ctrl+0 to zoom to fit to page like that for you. Okay guys, so from here I'm actually going to have to adjust it a bit. So we are going to bring our church name here. So we're actually done with the tutorial. Okay, so all I'm going to do is to just check whether there's any other editing or changes or corrections. Okay, so please yeah, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, kindly give my channel a like and don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell icon so that you, my family, won't miss any of my future tutorials. Okay guys, see you in my next tutorial, and you also see me in my next tutorial. I am Simplicity and I'm out. Bye bye.